Is it the new year already? Oh, that's the last time I'll go out celebrating like that. Ah, I still have the hangover. How does a person get drunk on so much soda? I will never know. Oh, well, it's a new year and it's time for some new tricks and. Ha. Um. Feels like I shouldn't be wearing this anymore for this occasion. Let's see. What am I talking about? He done. Oh, then I'm definitely underdressed for this occasion. Um. Uh. Yeah. I'm definitely overdressed for this occasion. There. What? You thought that you were gonna see a clip from my Power Rangers or something that would basically exemplify that I changed outfits? It's a new year. We can attempt new things. Also, I couldn't think of one quick enough to for so. Greetings, it's a nerd. I'm Lee's Universe and I'm White Nerdy, and it's time for a new year and a new fresh start. But talking about the same old crap that I like, with this time I'm talking about a film that a lot of people have said, and it even won for best film in the world, highest grossing R-rated film throughout history, which of course I'm going to be talking about it and giving you guys my retrospective and honest reviews of it. And I am, of course, talking about what could be and is technically considered the final Deadpool movie, as a lot of people really think that this one for Ryan Reynolds was a good note to go out on, aside from making cameos in other Avengers projects or other Marvel films. People have considered this just the final stepping stone in the entire Deadpool movies by making it a trilogy and going out with a good bang, and I have to kind of agree, as this is a great part to basically end the series off on. So I'm of course talking about the one and only highest grossing R-rated film throughout the entire history of the world, which honestly made me kind of happy to see a superhero movie reach this pinnacle point, truthfully, mind you. I mean, despite the fact that it's rated R, just the fact that this is a superhero movie that became the highest grossing film of last year, and I'm of course talking about the amazing Deadpool and Wolverine. This will, of course, be my review, retrospective, whatever you want to call it, upon Deadpool and Wolverine. So if you have not seen this movie yet, and which you should have, spoilers are abound just to warn people. So again, if you have not seen Deadpool and Wolverine yet, and yet you really want to, just to be forewarned that there will be spoilers in this review, so be happy to check out and then come back later, otherwise spoilers. Last year I had a little bit of a Deadpool-a-thon and I reviewed both the Deadpool movies, and which I was very happy and intrigued by Deadpool and Wolverine. My ex-girlfriend had seen it, my older sister had seen it, my younger sister had seen it, and they all told me that this is an amazing Marvel movie that, and it's worth for me to check it out, which unfortunately I had to wait until a nice kind delivery from Santa so we can get in this gift. So there you go. It's also not upon the fact that stressfully I had to pre-order this movie twice. Yeah, kind of got dicked over in a money with basically in a money sort of situation. So still upset about that. But I happen to have it right here, so still happy to have it. So I would subside in between this and another very famous movie that actually won an Academy Award and an Oscar. You'll find out what I mean next time. But with that all said and done, or unless it's already uploaded and ready to premiere, then. But with that all said and done, let's get out of the way and basically review and break down Deadpool and Wolverine. So let's go grab a red spandex and grab a partner to wear yellow. Weirdly enough as that is. And grab the your most adorable plushie that you absolutely can. Unless you don't, then a plush will do. And so let's review the biggest blockbuster of 2024. Let's dive into Deadpool and Wolverine and see if this movie is actually really damn decent or if it's not. Spoiler already, this movie is really fucking awesome and deserves to be watched. So let's check it out. So after his adventure through time, Wade Wilson basically tried to shape up his life. He tried to forget everything horrible that happened to him in the past, but yet at the same time, he just can't. As we find out, Wade brought back a lot of people that he was not supposed to back from the deads. And you can imagine who he brought back.
He's kind. Good. Likes to go hiking. Hasn't gotten me shot yet. Well, it's the early days.
Which Wade was not supposed to do that. It basically ended him in trouble with somebody only known as Paradox and within the Time Cop basically tutorial. Paradox and the TVU were actually basically there in Loki. So Deadpool pulled the ultimate Deadpool, the ultimate fourth wall breakings, and the ultimate cameos by pulling everything he could from everything in the Marvel Universe and going, I want this, I want this, I want this. He was like a kid in a candy store, grabbing everything that he could. And Paradox basically tells him, yeah, guess what? Your life doesn't matter. Everything that you've done, everything that you are, guess what? You don't matter. Nothing that you do matters. In fact, in your universe, you're not what they call the anchor bearing, basically meaning the most important person of his universe. He's not somebody like Doctor Strange, or Spider-Man, or Captain America, or Iron Man. They are not. They are more important than Deadpool. Deadpool is nothing but a fucking joke. And Deadpool does not take these words that Paradox tells him very, very lightly. And it's very sad to see Deadpool think like, wait, you mean I'm nothing but a joke character? And even Paradox points out that, yep, you are not important to the Marvel Universe at all. Which Wade went to look for the person that basically one-upped him, and he's still not happy about it. Yes, Wade Wilson goes in search and looking for the one and only Wolverine. He even digs up Wolverine's old skeleton from the movie Logan, and I died laughing when I saw that. I thought this could not get any better. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Reynolds himself dances to the Backstreet Boys Bye 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 every single dance step and move they've done. So after his bloodbath, Wade Wilson goes in looking for every single Wolverine, but he doesn't end up finding the one that he wants, the one that has saved his universe a lot of times. In fact, by accident, Wade ends up finding the worst Wolverine in the history of Wolverines that had done nothing but basically screwed up his entire universe. Now, this is the greatest misdirection, and comedy like to use misdirection, having the audience focus on something, and then misdirect you that it was never important or that it was never the main focus of the joke. So here, Ryan Reynolds got everybody excited that Hugh Jackman was coming back, and everybody thought, this is the X-Men trilogy. Hugh Jackman, the guy that basically ended off Wolverine in the movie Logan. And Ryan went, nope. This is huge fuck up. Not Hugh Jackman, huge fuck up. And this is the Wolverine that watched his entire friends and family die. That watched his teacher basically die upon impact. He had nothing substantial that he had done. He had saved nobody except basically serving himself. And I stopped the movie and went, wait, so you have a fuck up working with the biggest fuck ups of the Marvel Universe. This is going to be absolutely stunningly amazing. And you know what the best part is? I'm absolutely right about that. Just because when you think of the biggest screw up in the Marvel Universe, you think of this dude right here. But when you think of the hero that did everything, you gotta think of Wolverine and everything that he had done. But then when they went, yeah, this dude, This is not 616 Wolverine. This is the fuck up Wolverine. This is the Wolverine that nobody absolutely cares about. And keep in mind, at first, before Ryan Reynolds went back to Hugh Jackman, they had like four, Marvel or Disney, one of them, had like 4 or 5 actors lined up in the role of Wolverine, and basically Ryan went, no, 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 no. What people want is what people want. And people want the Jackman. They want the Jackrabbit back within their shoes. They want Hugh fucking Jackman, okay? And if people understood the reference to Jackrabbit, good, because you've seen that movie. Other people, it missed the point. It went right over. So, I have to say that completely blew me away, and I was just shocked and appalled by, like, this isn't the Wolverine that I had thought that this was going to be. No, 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 no. This is basically the less better Wolverine. But Hugh Jackman, God bless him and all of his acting glory and everything, because he did a wonderful job with the Wolverine that Ryan told him. Basically, he was probably like, yeah, I'm playing myself in the last movies, and Ryan probably went, no, 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 dude, you're playing a fuck up, messed up Wolverine, like he had a lot of shit done to him. He's not the same person, and Hugh Jackman understood his character and did everything to make this Wolverine shine. This isn't the same Wolverine that we were used to. Instead, we're seeing a different one that's basically gone to hell and back in a handbasket, but for himself. As he knows that he teamed up with a nobody, but it took him the longest time in the movie to realize that he's sitting next to a nobody and he's nobody too.
Joke. No wonder the Avengers didn't take you, or the X-Men, and they'll take fucking anyone. I mean, you are a ridiculous, immature.
I mean, Wolverine had to basically take a good look at himself and realize not only is Deadpool the fuck up in this world, but I am too for what I have done. And the moment when they all came together, man, I can't help it. I had the biggest, dorkiest smile upon my face, and I just fell in love with this movie 10 times over. But this movie shows a very awkward and not well-known villain with Cassandra Nova, aka the sister of Charles Xavier. I absolutely loved Cassandra in this movie. She's so evil, maniacally twisted, and that it felt great to see an old school villain back again. Even for a fucking Deadpool movie. Fucking Deadpool, it felt great to see an evil, maniacal, over-the-top villain in Cassandra Nova in a Deadpool film. Which, of course, for the only two to know how to save the world, they had to do so by basically killing and fucking over everybody in the universe. And dude, the reference to the Deadpool corpse, oh my god, did I die laughing when I saw all these Deadpools and going, Deadpool corpse, baby! And that's when these two characters made the heroic sacrifice for their life to do the one thing that they could do right, which is saving the world as they know it. But even when the audience thought they were dead, they were like, yeah, we were just hanging around in the background until you needed us, so, and they even come into the fucking Goo Goo Dolls Iris. If this is the final Deadpool movie, I can definitely say without a doubt that I am happy with the final product that we have got, and I am very happy as this is Deadpool, send off with Wolverine. And even at the end of the movie, which was so wonderful, was that they played a song, Time of Your Life, by by Green Day. And I cannot say much, but all the bloopers from every single movie, from the X-Men trilogy to X-Men Origins Wolverine to, Logan and everything, it was just so wonderful to see what these movies and what these characters meant to both Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, who had been friends for over 20 years. And seeing this actually play out made me realize that their friendship is a lot more than we will ever know. Like, this is how you do it. And this is how you complete the film of a lifetime. And this is just how you, in itself and in a total, this is how you make a memorable and wonderful superhero movie. And this, for this year, had really blown me away because I just thought people were like, yeah, okay, this is just, just a great movie and everything. But winning the highest grossing movie in the world for both superhero and also R-rated film, this is phenomenal work, and I can definitely see why it won Movie of the Year. And if you want to see why, the best way to do so is just to watch the movie yourself. When it comes to my Funko Pop rating, I definitely, without a doubt, have to give this movie a Supreme Strange, as it definitely rated Supreme. But for me, definitely, it's not the most supreme superhero film that I have seen, or it's a film that really, really surprised me. While yes, it was a granted surprise, not surprise, stupid lisp. This definitely, I have to say, in case people are wondering if it becomes my favorite film of this year, shh, that'd be spoilers. But I can definitely say that it definitely ranks within my top five just easily. Might have to watch it more times than already have I seen it, but without a doubt, it definitely should sit within my top five. So without further ado, I'm giving Deadpool and Wolverine the honorable Funko Pop rating of a Supreme Strange.
Soaking wet right now. To be clear, I'm not proud of any of this. The wanton violence, the whiff of necro.
Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this channel or this video around the web, and let me know what you thought about Deadpool and Wolverine in the comments down below. Do you think it well deserves the #1 movie of last year? Do you think that it deserves another Deadpool 4? As they're hinting that there will possibly be a Deadpool corpse movie. Let me know in the comments down below, and let me know if you were excited for this movie like I was, and for the return of Hugh Jackman, even though it wasn't the same character. Let me know in the comments down below as well too. And if you want to support this channel, the best way to do so is by sharing, commenting, subscribing, hitting that bell icon so you're notified every single time I make an upload. As there is more new content from me to coming out this year. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I believe Universe, I want Nerdy. Let me know what you thought about this review, either here on YouTube, or you can let me know on Twitter with the link in the description down below where you can come and follow me. So thank you guys so much for watching my review of Deadpool and Wolverine. And until next time guys, take care and keep geeking on. See you later.